Hello everyone, I'm your host Mr.Elephant. I'm here with my co-host Philosopher.
Hello.
We're going to begin the tournament today by looking at Yamato versus Minoans. Now, we should be able to take a look at the brackets here just for a moment to catch up on what went on last time, and so let's go ahead and check that out. So we've got so last time we saw the Kosans beat Shang. We saw Brute Force take on Radbo and beat down Radbo. Invasion Force and the King of Evil Ghosts proceeded to the next round, and then Cheeky beat Minoa Compis, which Philosopher wasn't too surprised about. And then Radax took down Yamato's Continental Scouts, and Train 10 took on Games God, and there was a victory.
That was surprising, wasn't it?
That was surprising. And then Egypt Archers beat Egypt Elephants, which was also surprising. So today, we actually skipped over. We should do the China versus Roman Rebels first, but we're going to skip that one because we've got Yamato versus Minoans up on the screen. So let's go ahead and go back to our game and see what's in store for us with this Yamato versus Minoans fight. Hello, Rondi, and welcome. So here we go. Hello, Fruitfisk.
Here we go.
And we're off.
I'm not sure who.
I think Kimberly was rooting for Yamato.
All right. Okay. Well, they're both fun civs.
Kimberly, how long did it take you to work on these AIs? You started working on these almost as soon as Return of Rome was released. It wasn't too soon afterwards. So, who are you thinking is going to be the winner between these two AIs, Philosopher? Are you still?
I'm not sure. Because they can both be strong civs.
Let's go look at your predictions because I'm always interested in.
Yeah, let's see what I put.
And then we'll go take a look at Fruitfisk's prediction as well. So I had Fruitfisk's up first. He predicts Yamato to be the winner. So I know that.
Who did I predict?
I picked Yamato, and you picked Yamato as well.
All right. Okay. Well, Yamato has good cavalry, doesn't it?
Yep. I always thought that Yamato was one of Kimberly's best AIs that she made for this game.
Mm-hmm.
Kimberly says
I think she made Yamato before she made Minoans, didn't she?
I'm not sure about that. I think that you might be correct. Kimberly says, I work on them every now and then still. Kimberly, were you saying the other day that you're starting to work on a new AI for this game? On Return of Rome? In the meanwhile, while she answers, let's go ahead and see. So Yamato is going up into into Bronze Age, and my Minoans are still inside Tools Age, but they have 2 military units and are creating a third. They are starting to research woodworking.
Mm-hmm.
Yamato just went up into Bronze Age right now.
That's nice. It's a nice time. Pre 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's great. Great Bronze Age time. It really needs to get on the attacking like right now, since the Minoans are still inside Tools Age.
I remember we played a couple of games when we included Kimberly's AI Yamato, didn't we? In
Yeah,
and it was one of the harder AIs to take down.
Kimberly, in the meantime, has said, yeah, she's creating a new AI, yes, but it will be a bigger one, and have no idea where to start. That's like all of us.
Maybe. Will it play multiple civs this time or something?
I'm thinking that she was expecting it to be a more advanced AI than these individual AIs and probably will be playing multiple settings and maps and everything. Hopefully we'll see the King of Ghosts being able to play maybe on Highlands and maybe on Islands as well.
Island games are going to last long. I think we'll have to make it a time limit victory for Islands, because they could last a long while, I think.
Highlands, Islands, all the other settings, all the other maps.
Hill Country's always good, yeah. I don't like Highlands with river. We like to do it without the river, don't we?
I'm sad they took out. Even though we didn't use it, I'm still sad that they took out Highlands with river.
Oh.
So, Minoans is under attack.
Score's very different. Yamato's way ahead in score.
Some brutality going on in Minoan's town.
Got double the score.
Yeah, that's a brutal score right there.
Minoan couldn't get up to Bronze Age as quickly.
Once Minoans goes down into 5 pop, we'll go ahead and call it.
Okay. Stealing your Minoans with gold.
It's always nice to share your gold with your opponent. It's so nice of the Minoans to share their gold with Yamato.
I don't think it was intentional, though. I think we can call this.
I wouldn't want to be a part of Red's town right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and call it. So 1 win for Yamato.
Yeah. He was doing okay at first, Minoan, but then sort of fell off.
Game number 2. That was fast. Game was over in 10 minutes.
I'd like to see Minoans do a bit better.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's more of a tool rush AI, and it really needs to get out its military some faster, so it can go for Yamato quicker, I think. And that would help it. If it can get one of its archers over there and start terrorizing the population, then that would be good.
Has to be fast because Yamato gets to Bronze Age really quickly.
Yeah, he can't. Minoans can't allow Yamato to get the Bronze Age without serious pain being involved. Kimberly says it only trains defensive archers in Tool Age, so that sounds like it's going to be a bit scary for Minoans. Does Minoans and Yamato, do they use attack now or do they use attack groups, Kimberly? Or do they use TSA? I haven't checked. Kimberly says they use attack now. I found attack now to be actually fairly effective inside this version of the game. The older AIs that are converted, of course, they use attack groups. That's the only attack method that was around. You know.
Very warm.
Fruitfisk says, "Please explain the other options to me." So, TSA, which is town size attack, it's for when it's basically a trick in the system where you increase your town size, your maximum town size, to overshadow the farthest building of your enemy opponent, and your units go rushing in and start brutalizing that building. And then after that building is destroyed, your town size then increases to incorporate the next largest the next farthest building away. So that's how town size attack works. And attack now, basically you dictate some sort of condition like game time or a military population amount, and then you say attack now, and it grabs your military and flings them at the opponent. And they usually form an attack group, one attack group, and go for an opponent.
And as well as attacking buildings, town size attack also attacks any units within the area, doesn't it?
Yep. So Fruitfisk has the question, doesn't that mean that you end up building in your opponent's base, though? Yeah, when you increase your town size, it definitely has that downside where you can, you're starting to put your buildings farther out there. So for Invasion Force Land, for instance, it has a really large town size, but it's building its watchtower like up where a forward building would almost go. Like it can build like a watchtower almost in its opponent's base, which is like farther than a forward building, which is almost amazing.
Well, Minoan's doing a slightly bit better this time, but
this is what you were hoping to see.
Yamato's still in Bronze Age, though.
Yeah, this is going to be a closer fight. A lot of bowmen are coming out. I can see the Minoans winning this one. They might even they might actually win this.
They need improved bow, because these ton of bowmen aren't going to do much good against the cavalry.
But they're starting to mass up units, but they need to mass a lot.
Are those improved bowmen? What type of bowmen are they?
They are improved bowmen.
Oh yeah, they are improved bowmen.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're doing so well then.
Yeah, so that's why they're.
They need to get composite bow though as well, don't they?
Yeah, one step at a time.
Still think Yamato will win it.
Seems like Yamato's getting a lot of kills. So using attack now to attack. It's good that the cavalry are coming together instead of going one by one. Another pretty far out there archery range going up. Starting to attack the villagers here, which is not good for Minoans. Let's check. So 40 villagers versus 60.
They've both got a decent amount of villages.
Yeah, but it's kind of but unfortunately Minoans doesn't have any military, which is Let's see if
Yamato's overtaken.
Yeah.
Cool.
Researching wheel for Yamato.
Mm-hmm. A lot of cavalry.
Yeah, this is looking over. So we have to see a little bit more blood.
Unfortunately, in AoE1, you can't garrison your units in your buildings, can you?
But on Return of Rome, you can.
Oh, can you?
Yep.
All right.
They can actually garrison their units inside the PC, but it doesn't fire arrows, unfortunately.
No,
so,
I mean, if they put the gather point on the archery range. And...
Oh, I think they can still do that as well. Yep, they can still.
Oh,
do
right,
that.
yeah, because you need to build up a massive archers rather than just stick them in one by one. Really.
Yep. They allowed for that option. We saw it in a couple of games already. I think that I forget which game that we saw it on, but we saw some clubmen, I think, being garrisoned. Okay, are you ready to call it?
Yeah, this is over.
Good job to Yamato.
Mm-hmm.
We'll update the bracket. Okay.
And shall we do China 2 versus Roman Rebels next?
The next, it's China 2 versus Roman Rebels, and China 2 actually goes by another name, Allied Forces Shang Super Aggressive. So just an FYI. And they play as Shang. And then the other one is Roman Rebels, which is
that a scenario AI?
Yeah, they're both scenario AIs actually.
Oh, right, okay.
So we'll go into
So they were both converted then.
Yeah, we can go into the scenarios while we wait to see them do a little bit. So so for Allied Forces, which is China 2, they are part of the let me pull up the scenario. They are part of the assassination of Dong Zhuo, Fallen 91's scenario. And so actually Fruitfisk was the one who left a review on this scenario.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're interested inside the China 2 scenario. This is the thread of where you can see it. And Fruit Fisk said playability 3.3, balance 4.4, creativity 4.4, map design 3.5, story 3.9, and he said in the end, he said that it has a little bit of creativity and there were some cool tricks in there.
What overall score did he give it?
He gave it a 4 out of 5.
Cool. And what about Roman Rebels?
So Roman Rebels is an AI made by a separate individual. Well, actually, it was made by Bassi. So it's regarding Italy 500 BC, and it's gotten a 4.4 review. And they said, in order to receive money for his wars and magnificent buildings, he had many Roman noblemen murdered. And this is following the revolt of the Romans and the unloved king. So if you're interested in that one, this is the scenario regarding the second one.
It's quite the early history in Roman times, isn't it? 500 BC. Early Roman times, I think.
So going for some deer for Roman Rebels. China 2 is researching Tool Age. So Fruitfisk says, honestly, that's a harsh review. I'd be kinder if I ran it today, I think. Fruitfisk was trying to be a perfectionist. So researching axe and tool working for Roman rebels. China 2 is close to researching the Bronze Age. We might be in store for a long one here, depending on if they found each other. But they have found each other, at least Roman. Well, China 2 has. Let's see if Roman Rebels has not found the opponent yet.
2 stables for Roman Rebels.
Frufisk says, "Law, we were such nerds back then, all of us." Smiley face. Okay, cavalry coming out for China 2. Looks like they're going for the broadswordsman and the axe upgrade. Looks like they're going for the attack. Axeman versus... Roman Rebels is doing a good job defending.
It's a lot of Axemen. China 2 sending in lots of swordmen as well as cavalry. Roman Rebels still in Tool Age.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to break that.
He's going to be in trouble. You can only hold so long against an opponent in a higher age.
Yep. Gotta be thinking about getting to that higher age.
Problem is, if you do that, you have to stop making units, which means you die pretty much.
Yeah, this is a very tough position that he's in.
This is looking over. We'll let it run for a bit longer though.
Yeah, let's check on. Still hasn't.
It is over.
Yeah. But he has resign rules of under 5 pop, so.
True.
Roman Rebels is going to bite the dust here. Kimberly likes Romans, so she's unhappy with their loss here.
I like Romans as well. Well, we still got Cheeky playing Romans.
Yeah, we still.
Although his next battle's going to be tough.
All right, there we go. So China 2 takes the first win here.
Mm-hmm.
So good job to China 2 there. Oh, there we go. So Allied Forces uses the super aggressive well, a modification, I guess, off the super aggressive profile that came with the original game.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing you put that when it converts it probably puts that SN into the scripts, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
they had
the SNs. I mean, for super aggressive.
They had their own super aggressive file that they had that came with it. So yeah, it was a modification of the original super aggressive called Super Aggressive 2. So they made some changes and.
All right. Okay.
So as you could see from the brackets, a lot of the old guys are on the bottom today of the bottom portion of the brackets. So we've got the Rome Tool Rush versus FL Slinger Cavs after this. So Rome Tool Rush is an AI made by Fruitfisk, and FL Slinger Cavs is made by Luna Lin. It's a scenario AI.
Wasn't Rome Tool Rush made for the Computer Wars tournament?
Correct. I forget.
What year was the Computer Wars tournament?
The Computer Wars tournament, I think, was back in 2011. Let me go check on that.
Oh, was it really that recent?
2011. Yeah, it wasn't back before the early tournaments. The first tournament for AOV1 for AIs actually happened after the many years after early AI Wars 4. It was in 2009. So 2009.
All right. Okay.
So what? It was still a long time after the early battles for AOV2.
Mm-hmm. It's nice that AOV1 does have a little community.
Oh, look at that. Roman Rebels has discovered and is going for the attack on...
Mm-hmm. They're fighting back with the villagers.
They're fighting back default behavior of DE. And I think that we actually saw that be a thing inside Rock and Roar, where sometimes we'd see villagers fight back more often than vanilla.
Mm.
I think that's the case. Is that what you recall, Philosopher?
I think in Rise of Rome they do the town size attacks where they'll fight back within their town size. Usually if you're trying to build a tower, especially if you're trying to build a building in their area, the villagers will come after you.
That's what I recall as well. So it looks like China 2
We might have a 1-1. This is interesting.
Is going up in the tool age, but Roman Rebels is actually researching tool age as well. They get the axe. This will be Okay, so they're going for Axeman right now. So this is going to look brutal here shortly for China 2.
Yeah. This might go to 3 games.
So Axeman came out. China 2 really wants to get up into Bronze Age before it starts creating military.
Mm-hmm. Very different to last game, because Rome Rebels didn't find them last game, did they?
Correct. So they didn't have as quick of an assault on the opponent.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like this is going to be the opposite of what we saw inside the first game.
Done tons of damage.
Some good play by both of the AIs here.
Mm-hmm. Quite good for converted AIs, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, we've seen many different strategies from them, from the old fossils. And whenever you're converted, you're considered to be an old fossil.
Well, Cheeky's not too old. From 2018, he's a few years old.
Whenever you're converted, you're automatically put into the fossil category.
Five pop.
Okay, yeah, I think they have to fall below 5 pop to get the resign, but it looks like this is over anyways. Are we ready? Oh, Roman Rebels just hit bronze. Are you ready to call it?
Yes.
Okay, we can do that. So one win
So
each.
we're on to game 3.
Game number 3. Kimberly's probably on the edge of her seat over there. Will the Romans get the axe? Who do you think deserves to win this war, philosopher, from these two AIs?
I don't know, but I'm a fan of the Romans. I like Shang a lot, though, as well. My contender AI uses Shang. But Romans are my favourite civs, so...
Both of these AIs use fairly different strategies. I think China 2 is probably more of a complex AI than Roman Rebels. Roman Rebels seems fairly simple to me in comparison between these two.
You think?
Yeah, I think that...
Neither of them go for a dock. They're both land AIs, aren't they?
Yeah. They performed rather well on the latter, comparatively, so that's why they were included. They're obviously not the strongest of the AIs that we've seen, but they do a fairly good job.
I'm cheering for the Romans.
Yeah, if they scout the opponent, they should do well. Starting to get out the clubman. I think he's scouting in the wrong direction. Oh, might be scouting okay over here. Oh, he wanted to scout, but now he's changing his mind.
Scouting's a tricky thing in AoE1, isn't it?
Yeah, you never know when you're going to get it right or wrong. It takes much. Oh, look at that! There. Oh, I thought it was going to be a second granary. nothing yet. But China 2 is about to. Oh, turned around. Thought he was going to find them. Oh wait, you might have seen him down here. So China 2's inside Tools Age. Roman Rebels is researching Tools Age at the moment.
Roman Rebels being a bit slow this game.
Might have had a little bit of trouble finding his gazelle. He's definitely going to be at a disadvantage here once the opponent gets up into Bronze Age and they're already researching it. This will be a tough fight for them. It'll be interesting if Roman Rebels actually hits Bronze Age, because we haven't seen that yet. I don't think that we might not get that opportunity.
This is looking good for China too.
Yep.
This is similar to the first game.
Yep. This looks like it's going to be a rather one-sided fight. This is looking over.
Might have turned out differently if Roman Rebels had found them.
Yeah, that's always the tricky thing about Age of Empires 1 style AIs. They have to be able to scout the opponent.
I can see why in AoE 2 you have a scout.
Yeah.
Makes things a bit smoother.
That's why I think that it might be good inside Dark or Stone Age to maybe create, after you have a barracks, to maybe create at least one scout, maybe one non-retrainable unit.
A clubman, like.
Yeah, a clubman.
In AoE 1, they seem to explore more with the villagers than the army, though.
Yeah, it'd still be kind of tricky to get that set up perfectly the way that you'd want it to.
I think we can call this.
Yep. And they just resigned anyways.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so China 2 was the victor. Go ahead and update the score.
So China 2 will be against Egypt Archers.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I wonder, Egypt Archers is kind of a tool rusher AI, so I wonder how China 2 will put up with that. So now we're going to do Rome Tool Rush versus FL Slinger's Calves. Let's make sure that we know.
Is FL Slinger's Calves a scenario AI?
It is. It's made by an individual called Luna Lin. I wasn't able. She has multiple scenarios. So I forget which one this FL Slinger's Calves came from. I might have it on a different spreadsheet, but I don't have it on the current one. So
okay.
Rome, I think it's Rome Tool Rush is who the opponent is. Yes, so Rome Tool Rush obviously plays Romans. Rome Tool Rush. I just want to make sure. Yeah. And then FL Slingers Cavs plays Shang.
Here we go.
But yeah, Luna Len has created many scenarios. Yeah, I think that you're right. It comes from the Freshlands scenario. Maybe even inside 2023. So
I think I predicted Rome Tool Rush to win this.
yeah, this is the perfect map for Rome Tool Rush, really.
Mm-hmm.
If it gets some boats out there, could be quite good. So Fruitfisk actually rated this scenario as well. He says it's an elegant defense map. And he gives it the playability as a 4.8.
Nice.
But yes, I think that this does come from this scenario here. And as you can see, Rome Tool Rush is already starting to get out the boats.
Mm-hmm.
Similar to what we saw with his other AI, he's kind of boat focused.
It's also why I think Shang Archer Rush will do a bit better because of the it's a water-based map, part water-based map, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of a water-based. So this is
because the Computer Wars tournament, the map had fish.
Yep. Look at all these boats coming out. It does kind of remind me of his other AI. You see it like that.
Yeah, it's nice to see so many boats. Should be going up to Tool Age soon.
Both of these are heavily kind of eco-focused, so I think that they create a lot of several. I know
It's
that
because they were converted.
Yeah.
They were converted with a 2-to-1 ratio, weren't they? So.
Yeah. So they do create several villagers, but they should go right up after that. So 32 villagers here, but going
so
up
it was 16 originally.
Yep. Creating that second dock. I wonder how many boats he actually has. So there are 10 boats. So it's going up into second age for FL Slingers Cavs.
Rome Tool Rush is in Tool Age now. So he should make Axemen as far as I know. Has he made a barrack? No barracks though.
No barracks yet. He's starting to build the walls.
I think he's supposed to have a barracks by now.
The boats are detracting from the wood.
Yeah. We should still prioritize barracks. I don't know what the rule for creating the barracks is though. He's supposed to do an Axeman rush. There we go, barracks. Very late.
Starting to get the axe upgrade right now. They're actually still, but the opponent does have cavalry.
The opponent's Bronze Age. Oh dear. The rush was too slow.
Starting to kill the slingers though. If he can get the market up, it might be able to.
But this is going to be no good against cavalry. If only you got the Axeman out much sooner.
Trying to get that those barracks up.
This is over.
Oh, some scout ships coming out. All right, 1 win for FL Slingers Cavs. Let's go on to the second battle. We'll see if there's a change in how it plays this game.
Let's
seems.
see for
I'm sorry.
Let's see if Tilrush can get the barracks up quicker this time.
Yeah, there could be a good possibility that could be the case. But those boats really take away from the fishing boats. Seem to take away from it almost.
Yeah.
It really needs the barracks up. But the fishing boats seem to help it a lot get up into Tools Age. Already starting to get up the fishing boats. Emos doesn't need a granary, even though it has a larger drop distance, because all the fishing boats that are being created seem to really boost up the food production. Let's take a look at its opponent. No docks for the opponent. Really needs that granary plus the barracks. There goes the granary. If you can only get up the barracks here. There's the barracks, philosopher.
Yeah, that's a lot quicker than last time.
Some clubmen coming out already. Second barracks going up.
This is more what I expected them to be built before Tool Age.
Opponents a little bit slower getting up into Tool Age, but they are approaching it. Going for the axe, going for some fishing boats, going for a scout ship. Will they scout the opponent?
Need to attack.
They need to go ahead and attack.
Have they scouted the opponent?
Well, I know they've seen this villager when they're hunting down, so maybe he'll guide them back to the civilization. Looks like they have. They had before.
Needs more axemen.
Looks like the axemen are going for the attack.
It's quite easy to get the Bronze Age when you've got boats. Does FL Slingers Cabs make any boats? No.
No, land AI, but Slinger's coming out for the
Fish still though. Shorefish.
But look at all those axemen coming in. That's kind of scary.
This is kind of more what I expected to happen in the first game.
So it looks like we're going to be going on to a game 3.
Looks like it.
You don't sound too excited.
I am excited because I like Rome Tool Rush. I think it's a cool AI.
Yep. Okay. So it
does a lot better on a map with water.
Okay, so game number 3 here. So good job at Rome Tool Rush. This looks like it could be close.
Here we go.
The deciding game. FL Slinger's Calves really isn't a bad AI though.
No. Did really well in the first game.
So, if we finish off the round for today, meaning the rest of round 1, would you prefer to see the King of Evil Ghosts or Cheeky play inside round 2?
Both.
if we only could, if we only get to one round, one game for the next, because we still have several fights to do inside. Today we have 2 more full set. Well, actually, we've got 4 more.
I have a sort. I'm biased. I do like to see Cheeky, but it'd be good if we could do both today.
Okay, we'll see what happens.
We'll see how tired I get. I might make myself a coffee.
All right. I think it'll be interesting to see.
I wish I had some Red Bull. I wish I had some Red Bull with me.
The Red Bull Wololo tournament for AI.
Oh, have you seen them?
I only sometimes do I kind of tune in to see how the players are doing, because I'm just interested to see what strategies or how players are.
The player meta does affect AIs a bit, doesn't it? But AIs tend to be quite far behind the humans. But we've got Immortal in AV2 that quick balls. Right, here we go.
Fruit Fisk says not starting with the storage pit really screws with Rome Tool Brush. So yeah, I can see that being a necessity for this AI, where it really hurts when it doesn't.
It's not got its storage pit up. Yeah.
Yeah, when it doesn't have its storage, and it's creating a ton of boats, so it's creating a large wood drop distance when it starts with the granary. So it could really hurt getting up into the second age. So
This looks like a problem with the conversion. The requirements for making a storage pit.
the requirements for a storage pit are build store. So there it goes right there.
Well, it's just in the wrong place, isn't it?
This one's a gold storage pit.
They've missed out the wood storage pit, haven't they?
It should be.
It might be the drop. It could be the drop distance. I think they're close enough.
There's the wood drop.
There we go.
The wood storage.
That
pit.
should have came in a lot sooner. Should have come in a lot sooner. No barracks then again.
Not yet. It'll need to.
Last time they had it before two loads.
Yeah, I think that the yeah,
They're struggling for wood, aren't they? That's
you
the thing.
might still be able to get it up. It's just we'll have to see. It's really focused on getting these fishing ships. Let's see what's going on inside the opponent's territory. Slinger's starting to come out.
Mm-hmm. Looks like this one might be a victory for Slinger's Cavs. FL Slinger's Cavs.
You might get that. There goes the barracks right there.
About time.
He should go for. He might go for double barracks. No, he's going for another dock. Will we see a third? A second barracks go up here? There goes the second barracks. So
I think he makes 4 barracks. Because he made 2 in the original script, I think. So I think he makes 4.
There goes another barracks. A lot of clubmen coming out.
Uh-oh.
He could seal himself in here because he didn't have enough stone to build a gate, so he could actually seal himself in. There he goes. He's building a gate. Another barracks.
A lot of axemen, but he needs to group them all up.
Storage pit.
He needs to group all his axemen up so they fight more effectively. Has he not found his opponent?
I don't think so.
Oh,
And
dang.
it's probably good that they haven't found.
Oh, that's a lot of cavalry.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
my God.
that's a lot of cavalry right there. If he gets to Bronze Age, he might still have a chance.
Mm.
Uh-oh, I heard the battle music.
looking at the original script from movie 1.
He should have a ton of barracks in there.
Goes for swordsmen in the Bronze Age with some cavalry. Uh-oh. That's a lot of cavalry. Ballroom tours. Walls are glitching them out.
There's a ton of axemen still coming out. Look at all those axemen.
Too many cavalry there.
Okay. I think that we can call this whenever you're ready.
Yeah, we can call it now.
Okay.
I'm going to make a coffee, but you running the tournament, and I'll come back. Okay.
The KD ratio: 158 units killed from FL Slinger's calves, and 17 killed from Rome Tool Rush.
Wow, that's a big kill difference ratio, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'll be back.
Okay, FL Slinger's calves gets that one, but don't worry for all all the viewers who are worried about Fruitfisk being out of the tournament. He has another great AI still in it to win it, the King of Evil Ghosts. So, in the meantime, we have Ultimate Assyria versus Mesoamerica. Ultimate Assyria was part of the Computer Wars tournament made by Ninetales. The Mesoamerica was an AI made by Rich Parker back in 1998. If you're interested inside that scenario, it was rated a 4.8. Rich Parker says this scenario, my first, in parentheses, does significant damage to the early history of the Americas. The map is a rough representation of the Western Hemisphere from southern North America through about half of the South America, with some extras thrown in along the way. Stidely gave it a 4.8. Mesoamerica is a rare scenario that seems to get it all right. The fictional, or is it, story of Atlantis in a new world is as well done. The introduction of the map is fairly simple but quite effective. And he adds, there's a lot of little touches that make it nice. So if you're interested inside that scenario, please check it out here. Perhaps this is something that the converter can do a little bit better in making storage pits a requirement before docks are present. So
I'm back.
Welcome back, Philosopher.
Got my coffee.
It's good. But look at all those boats.
Yeah, we could change the converter so storage pits required before dock, couldn't we?
Yeah, I was thinking that I could, that might be important.
Because in default AOE1, they tend to make storage pits first anyway, don't they?
Yeah.
They usually go for the storage pit first.
I'm not 100% sure that's the case, but it's the majority.
No, they don't always, because sometimes they'll build a granary or a dock first, but they usually go storage pit first, I think. Ultimate Syria against Mesoamerican, is it?
Yeah, both. Mesoamerica is actually a fairly decent land AI, so I haven't really seen it play water too much, but
is Mesoamerica a converted AI?
Yes.
Alright, okay. Ultimate Syria is decent, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think Egypt Alpha is a bit stronger than Ultimate Syria.
We're seeing some transport ships. Lots of storage pits going up.
We can never really predict which is going to be a good game, can we? This might turn out to be a good game. We'll have to see. I like the ones that go really long, but not the snooze fest ones.
The
ones with long. Yeah. Do you remember that game in the Emperor of Highlands 2 with the towers? Tower War?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones from that tournament, as you're probably aware.
Yeah. It ended up as a tie, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. It had to go on to the next day. You thought it was going to end, and you're kind of tired. You signed off for the night, and then you came back and you found out it was a tie.
Yeah.
And it went on for a very long time.
Yeah, it was a long game.
Oh, both AIs got stuck. In Return of Rome, you see less AIs getting stuck than on the original game. They get stuck more on the original game.
Looks like Mesoamerica is inside Bronze Age and is going for the attack. Axemen coming out from Ultima Syria.
Is Mesoamerica scenario AI?
Yes, and I described it while you're away for a bit, but look,
sorry.
Look at that, some boats attacking there. Cool. Ultima Syria trying to defend. He's almost Bronze Age. We might see some... Oh, look at that. It's still able to defend even with its 2H units. Went up for the sentry tower.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good game.
Yeah, I thought it might be.
Chariots coming out for ultimate.
We still haven't seen any games go to Iron Age, have we?
No. Not yet.
They're my favourites.
Looks like Mesoamerica might come in here and do some damage. Oh, this is looking over.
Oh dear.
Oh, fighting chariots against war galleys. That's never good.
Mm.
You don't want to be doing that.
He's not got enough of a mass. It's hard when units are streaming in one by one. It's hard to get a comeback.
A lot of composite bowmen coming in.
Yeah. So what Civ does? Oh, it plays Minoan, right? Okay.
Plays Minoans. There you go. So Mesoamerica has won the first round here.
Mm-hmm.
Game number 2. So we've seen a lot more 2-1 games today. Philosopher.
Pardon?
We've seen a lot more 2-1 games today.
Yeah, we have, haven't we? Yeah.
They've been a lot on. They've been on very similar levels, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I'm having a look at the brackets. So Egypt Alpha against Immortal Yamata next.
Yep. Egypt Alpha would probably be the predicted winner of that fight.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Emergency granary wool.
Uh-oh, that's not good, is it?
No.
That's going to give Ultimate Syria a chance to make this a best of 3. To make this go to 3 games, I mean.
Still a fairly not the best granary even for it, but it's much better than this.
Probably built it by the single berry bush.
But Mesoamerica does have these fishing ships going for it. But I don't see any fishing ships for
Shellfish as well.
Oh, they're the fishing ships down there. I just failed to notice them.
And the Ultimate Syria is from the Computer Wars tournament, isn't it?
Yep. Don't want to be underestimating an AI like that, even though Mesoamerica did beat it inside the first game. Okay, going up to Tools Age. 9. There must be a scout.
9 fishing boats.
There must be a duplicate somewhere.
I see there's one that's not selected there.
Oh.
There's
that-
10. There's 10.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't remember, there being half a unit on the original game.
Yeah.
It looks like Mesoamerica has scouted the opponent.
Mm-hmm.
And there goes the attack. Boats are coming in to do some eco damage over here. Oh, look, oh. That will hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Transport ships coming out with more scout ships.
Transport ship's not really needed on Continental, is it?
No. Waddle says, "Good evening. Sorry if you mentioned that, but when was the occasionally mentioned Computer Wars tournament?" So, Computer Wars tournament happened before Emperor of Highlands won. It was an AOE Heaven tournament hosted in 2009.
Yeah.
And all AIs from that tournament are inside this tournament right now.
All of them.
Yes.
Nice.
They are all here. All present and accounted for. Some archers, bowmen coming out for Mesoamerica. Axe coming out for Ultimate Syria. Two barracks and an archer.
Did we
range.
do Emperor of Highlands 1 in 2019, or was it 2020?
I was asking you that question the other day. I don't remember when we first did that tournament. We'd have to go through
I'll check your uploads.
I want to say it was like 2019, or maybe it was 2020. Yeah. I think Emperor of Highlands 2 was probably a better tournament overall, though. There was meaning.
Yeah, it was a really good tournament, that wasn't it?
It was a very good tournament. We had a lot of
Rock and RR really improved the spectating.
If we didn't have as much participation, but we were just getting things set up back then. It was just Philosopher, myself, so we didn't know that more people would be interested in the community, but that's what the AOV 1 community is all about. So we're glad that more people became interested in it. So glad to have everyone here.
I quite like little communities because they're easy to keep track of. I get quite attached to small communities, so I don't mind us not being a big community.
Yeah, we've had a
I like our AOE 1 community.
For reference, the current year is 2024. Fruitfisk has our back. He can tell us what the current year is if we get confused.
Yeah, I found that funny.
Thanks, Fruitfisk. So Ninetales, he had that AI. Wait, which AI did he? Not. He had one. He actually was the creator of Ultimate Assyria. So he's actually this AI right, getting its butt kicked right now. But it's a fairly decent AI. I have to give it props. It put up a good fight.
Ultimate Assyria.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done a good job keeping up, even though he's lost it.
Yeah, this is over. We've got improved bowmen coming in with a town full of bowmen. Philosopher, are you ready to call this?
Yeah, I'm ready to call it.
Okay. Mesoamerica is the winner. That was a 2-0 right there. So Egypt Alpha versus Immortal Egypt.
Immortal Yamato, you mean?
Oh, sorry. Did I say? What did I say? Sorry.
You said Immortal Egypt.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I got my brain confused. Egypt Alpha versus Immortal Egypt. Yeah, Immortal Egypt is not inside this tournament, unfortunately. Egypt
I
Alpha.
quite like
No, sorry.
Continental's quite an interesting map, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like how it's a hybrid map. It's like a land map and a water map in one.
Yeah, it does a good job. I don't know. Sometimes, I mean, Highlands is kind of our land map. This is kind of like the in-between map, and then we also have the Islands map, which everyone's afraid of playing.
Yeah.
Poor Philosopher. He's nervous about making a good AI for Islands. Think of it as a challenge.
You need transport ships, don't you?
Think of it as a challenge, Philosopher.
The important thing is not winning, but taking part.
Yes, that's true. That's true. You remember inside the first competition when Immortal Yamato did such a good job. It was
a
great AI.
We've decided to keep him around because it's the most successful Immortal, isn't it?
Yeah, this is still the vanilla Immortal Yamato AI.
It's been converted, yeah.
So, Egypt Alpha, for individuals interested, it actually was second place on Emperor of Highlands 2, and it was the second place winner of the Computer Wars tournament. So it's actually got 2 silver medals.
Yeah.
But
it's a decent AI, isn't it?
Yeah, it did not take any victories off the first place winner of the Emperor of Highlands 2. So that was a clean sweep by Phoenix.
Mm-hmm. But it beat Cheeky, so...
Cheeky might have his revenge someday.
Mm-hmm.
Fruitfisk says, God, the water is horrible, though. You always end up fighting with the damn boats with ranged land units. Waddle says, I like that. The important thing is not winning, but taking part. Yep. That's why Waddle should go ahead and submit an AI. Taking part. Waddle probably knows his AOB1 units, so he could probably create a simple AI build order and get it converted, and he could have a simple AI. But he's afraid of the other AIs. Or he could be afraid of the King of Evil. I'm kind of afraid of it. It's turned out to be a very good AI.
I'm still scared of brute force.
Yeah, that's that's logical. Oh, look at that! Array and Axeman coming out from Egypt Alpha. It's a little early for Moro Yamato to be fighting. He wants to get up in the Bronze Age. He's putting out a clubman. Oh no, tower denied. That might be it.
Ouchie.
Yeah, that looks like it's gonna hurt. Slicing.
Wow, really dominant from Egypt Alpha.
Whoa.
That was dominant, wasn't it?
Whoa. Yeah, that was brutal. That was only a 4-minute fight for us. Woo.
Wow. Here we go.
If it's anything like the last one, this one will be over in 4 minutes.
The immortals are quite slow actually. They were greatly improved in DE. You know how they edited the AIs in DE and they improved them greatly.
Yeah, we had
But also Rise of Rome as well. The Rise of Rome versions are an improvement on the originals as well.
Yeah, they all did fairly well. Mortal Egypt was kind of weak, or was it Mortal Greece?
Well, but the original vanilla Immortal Egypt was a lot weaker than the Rise of Rome version.
So, Wow says, I'm afraid of a dude calling me tomorrow and asking how my project is going that he's asked for several months back, and I would say sorry, but it's still in the works. Because he's working on an AI, he won't get his other work done. Waddle, don't worry about your boss. Just, get in your AI.
Priorities.
Yeah, you gotta have your priorities straight. AIs come first. Uh-oh, 3 villagers stuck for Egypt Alpha.
Yeah, that's something they have to fix with Return of Rome, isn't it?
Yep, the engine issues. Strike again.
On the original, on AoE 1 DE, I've not seen that bug. I've only seen it in Return of Rome.
Yeah, this is a Return of Rome issue. Maybe a good screenshot will, and we could put this in for Cheese, maybe. Because Cheese always likes when we give him things that we notice. So I don't know if we need to have a bugs report page, or we can just put it inside the bugs
Are
report.
they supposed to be shore fishes or scouting villagers?
I'm not sure. I think they're scout. I think they're scouts because they want to move. Oh, yeah. Wait, look. This guy has a spear, so I guess they are shore fishers. But this guy wants to be a scout, and maybe this guy wants to be a shore fish, but he's stuck because he wants to go this way, and this he's blocking the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Waddle's probably right. We need to timestamp this so Cheese can see, probably. I have to say that even though Immortal Yamato is probably the underdog here, I'm still got a little bit of hope that he will put up at least a tougher fight than last time. But look, Egypt Alpha is already scouting here, so those axemen are going to be coming in. And he's already inside Tool Age, so he's going to He's going to be coming in with those axes. And look at that, he's already sliced them. It's a pretty early time to go slicing and dicing at 14 minutes.
Yeah. One good thing about Return of Rome is they get their storage pit and their granary up, don't they? That's one of the biggest struggles in the original game is when they don't build their granary or storage pit by 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But we need to keep that rule for that because it's part of the...
Yeah.
Otherwise, there'll be too many games where the player that lost just bugged out.
Look at that. The game's already over.
There we go again.
4 minutes. So, yeah.
Yeah. Good job to Egypt Alpha.
That was quick.
So Egypt Alpha is going to be fighting Mesoamerican.
Yeah.
Mesoamerican.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. But I think I have, an idea of who's going to be winning that.
I think Egypt Alpha.
Yeah, me too. Default DE AV1 versus Macedonian Centurions.
What was that AI from the Computer Wars tournament?
So default DE, yes, Macedonian Centurions was.
All right.
Random. So the default DE is the DE AV1. This is the AI that comes from Age of Empires 1 Definitive Edition.
Yeah. Since the other DE AI is the Return of Rome AI, really, isn't it?
Yes, but his name he actually does have a name. It's called Trojan.
Trojan.
No, it's not Trojan.
Oh, okay.
But I wonder if Trojan is another. Trojan was a Roman emperor who sought to extend the boundaries.
Oh, right, yeah, I know how you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
A former Roman emperor. So Offwell must have taken it from there.
Mm-hmm.
Dock's going up already.
So was default DEI converted?
Yeah, it's not something that individuals from Forgotten Empires decided to convert or anything. But I thought it was good to go ahead and get converted. It plays fairly well even on standard DE.
Mm-hmm. On DE, they added some new SNs, didn't they? Like dynamic villager training and stuff.
Yeah, they have those new SNs on DE AOV1. Looks like we might have that storage pit thing going on. Maybe if we have a future Continental tournament, we can include that rule for the old AIs for the storage pit before dock.
Or even just the converter, we could add it. We could make that.
That's what I'll probably include in the future for it. So this is a good, but yeah, it'll probably be best for these AIs. Picking up again on Computer Wars Tournament. Is there a bracket on that? Yes, and it's included under the AI tournaments section. Well, no, not on the. It's under the AI files and packs. Scroll up to the very top. bottle of the AI's file and packs. I have it completely documented on there. There's 2 links on it, and you should see the brackets. Default DE has some ships. Archery range comes up. Training some bowmen. This might be a good fight, Philosopher. Barracks coming up for Estonian Centurions. Storage pit coming up at the rock pit. Market going up.
Quite a passive game so far. I think Macedonian Centurions is doing a storage pit rush.
Well, now he's going to be Archer rush. Archer and Slinger rushed here. So, because he needs those villager numbers to research Bronze Age, he's probably not going to be making it up here anytime soon. It's going to be brutalized.
Does default DE have a dock?
Yes, it does.
Nice.
And he's starting to research Bronze Age, so this is looking over. I'm ready to call when. Well, actually, let's look at a little bit more destruction, because I see some bowmen coming out, but I don't think they're going to be able to do anything. There's too much going on in town. Oh, there goes some axemen.
What's the pop for Macedonian Centurions?
He only has 8. I think we can.
Yeah, let's call it.
Okay.
Good job to default DE.
Yep. Not bad play coming from it. Yeah, I made sure to include everyone from the Computer Wars tournament because this is their type of map. But if we look to see who has gone on to the second game, Egypt Archers and Egypt Alpha are the only ones who have proceeded onto the second round so far. And there were 8 AIs from that tournament, but only 2 of them so far have made it onto round 2 here. We've got one more set after this, Summit 3 versus Shang Archer Rush. So that's the final one remaining from the first round here. So if we play round 2, do you want to play the King of Evil and Cheeky and then call it?
I'm alright to do some more games.
Okay, sounds good.
I'd like to do King of Evil and Cheeky.
Okay. So
At least.
three more battles at least then.
I'm feeling quite awake at the moment, so.
You've had your coffee, you've had your caffeine, and you're ready to go. So interestingly enough, default DE doesn't put out a dock until Tools Age. So he's able to get that storage pit up. That's an interesting strategy from him.
Yeah, for sure.
Both AIs are going up into second age. Egypt Alpha looked really strong, though.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? He is a good AI.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Default DE actually competes against Egypt Alpha inside the third round.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder how that fight will go.
I predicted Egypt Alpha to win that, and I regretted that decision. But I'm not too. I don't mind. I don't regret it anymore because I thought it was the Return of Rome. But it's the. It's not, is it? It's the default team, you know. So
Yeah.
Egypt Alpha has more of a chance.
Yeah, Egypt Alpha is looking pretty strong. Oh, here comes already harassing the population of Estonian Centurions here.
Mm-hmm.
He attacks fairly early.
Yeah. What's the game time?
It's only 15 minutes. It was only 15 minutes 30 seconds when they came in and attacked.
Yeah.
Looks like it's already over.
For sure.
We'll see a few more villager deaths and then call it.
Plenty of fishing boats.
Wow says, I've got some sleep in after work and woke up not too long ago. So he's all ready. He's all ready for us to do an all night tournament here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I don't see how Macedonian Centurions can actually make it out of this. I'm ready to call it whenever you are.
Yeah, and Default D just hit Bronze Age as well. Let's call it.
Okay, cool.
We get Shang Archer Rush against Summit next. Is Summit a scenario AI?
Correct. I will describe it here in a second after I update the score.
Okie dokie.
2-0. So default DE has gone on. Now for our final battle
Round
here.
1.
So Summit 3, everyone give him a warm welcome, is a scenario AI, but this is his first competition here. So it's a scenario AI that I found just before the competition started, and I actually knocked out one of my own AIs because I wanted to see this AI compete. He's never been in a tournament, but he's a scenario AI. Let me pull up the thread, and I'll start the tournament here. So let me let's go ahead. Oh wait, Summit has to change his. So Summit 3 plays Greek, and Shang Archer Rush is Shang. So let's go ahead and get started.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of funny, but let's go ahead and it's made by Hamlet. Dean McLeod, which was one of the other AI creators that you have seen and listed inside this tournament, who made Sterling Pickpish, actually reviewed this AI, this scenario back in the day. And the Summit is a one-of-a-kind scenario. You aren't going to find too many other scenarios like this one throughout the granary. Starting in ancient Phoenicia, you control 2 cities. Here, a colony, Carthage. Your objective appears to be simple. Get 2 priests to a temple in the northern corner of the map. Not nearly as easy as it appears. So balance 4.5, creativity 4.1, map design 3.7, story instructions 5. So the story is up to, for you to read, with very good hints. So there are a few grammar and spelling
And
mistakes.
Shang Archer Rush is the winner of the Computer Wars tournament, isn't it?
Correct. So his opponent here is is a fairly strong AI. So he needs to be able to make it to bronze though, and he has a similar.
He has the storage pit issue though.
So he's already got his storage pit though.
Oh, nice.
He doesn't create as many boats as the other AIs do, apparently inside Stone Age. So, something that the author describes about Summit, if I can find it. Wait a second. Is I'll have to download it. But it was kind of funny. I thought I should mention inside the instructions. He says to watch out for those damn Greeks. Is how he is. But watch out for the damn Greeks. Or they'll go ahead and kill you. So he considers he has more than one AI inside the scenario, but he considers this one to be the strongest of it. And if you can recall my Centurion AI from AV1, this one is very similar to it. So,
all right, okay.
So Shang Archer Rush is inside Tools Age right now. But we should see a lot of hoplites from Summit if he gets up into Bronze Age. If you are interested inside the Summit scenario, go ahead and check out Hamlet's scenario here.
So how old is the scenario?
1997.
Wow.
It's the oldest AI inside the tournament. Well, besides the Immortal. It was made in December 25th, 1997. Was when the file was submitted, but I think that the AI was made in December 7th. Some of the AIs from the package are from November 1997. But we wanted to only see the best, so we don't have time for the rest. We have to see the best.
Is Shang Archer making war galleys? I mean scout ships.
I think that he's about to research Bronze Age.
Alright, and then he might war galleys.
Yep, he's starting to research Bronze Age right now. Looks like Summit is a little bit farther behind, and he's starting to research Bronze Age right now. So we're going to see a Bronze Age battle. And I think that Shang Archer has already scouted the opponent. He's found his barracks, so he...
Shang Archer has a lot of food.
Starting on the galley. Getting the wheel. We should see some improved... Okay, there we go. He's researching the improved bow. He'll need to get some archers out. There we go. He's researching the woodworking. So hoplites coming out from Summit. And the wheel. Summit appears to be scouting with his hoplites. Going for the upgrade for the Sentry Tower.
Is he getting compensated bowman? Yeah, not yet.
He's still with the improved bowman right now. Archers appear to be doing some damage, but a lot of hoplites on the incoming.
Yeah, scary from Summit.
Summit takes the lead and score. Our AV1 scenario AI is always meant to be able to play usual random map games. I guess in AV1 scenarios you can't get too specific to cap your AI or intended to play from tools age since the scenario was set up, or how do they compare? So scenario AIs are just like almost AV2 scenario AIs. They can be set up either way of however the user wants them to kind of be able to play. They're typically weaker than AIs that are meant to be played competitively. Well, meant to play competitively. So it's rare to see an AI. Oh, and there you go. Summit 3 takes the first game.
Wow, I didn't expect that.
And Summit actually reached Iron Age there at the end.
Oh wow, the first AI to do that.
Yeah. So game number 2. So Summit seems to be a fairly strong AI.
Mm-hmm.
But as you saw, does it remind you of Centurion Philosopher?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
They do play a little bit different, but I thought the same thing when I saw it. It seemed very similar in that way. It'll be sad to see Shang Archer Rush get knocked out, but if he does, because he is meant to play water, but
he did a lot better than he does on land maps anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised he lost though. That's a shame.
Waddle says, I think AV2 scenario AIs are awfully fairly specific, where they have a specific role and even may rely on a trigger attributes with no eco at all. Yeah, there's one AI inside this competition, Roman Rebels, who I personally had to supplement with 10 villagers to actually promote that. But it was such a strong AI that those 10 villagers were supplemented, and that held his whole economy. So it's actually when, as you saw, he was able to take down the China 2 AI in one fight during that. But yes, they can be very specific, but at the same time, I mean, Age of Empires 1 AIs, to build a build order, it's much more simple than for Age of Empires 2. I mean, you could make a build order in 15 minutes if you knew what units you wanted to create and what the technologies were behind it. It could take you as few as like 15 minutes to make an AI.
Mhm.
And Philosopher and I did that inside our tutorial. That was a funny AI, right, Philosopher? It was
Yeah,
kind of like
our training AI
yeah,
tutorial.
our training tutorial AI. But it was still fairly strong because I think on the first time that we made it, it was already beating some fairly strong AIs, which was funny.
Yeah.
But I think the logic was behind the old AIs was that it doesn't take as much time to do that. So why not include the Stone Age and why not include the Tool Age when you do it?
Mhm.
Farms coming out from Summit. Need to see two Tool Age buildings. It looks like Bronze Age coming out from Shing Archer Rush.
Mhm.
Still a little bit off for Summit to start researching Bronze Age. Regarding AV1DE, do we know who worked on that? Was it still Promi? Promi said that he worked on some of the AIs for AV1DE, but he didn't really go into the details. It sounded like he worked on some of the strategies, some of them, and some were just passed on through Rise of Rome. So he did work on some of the new ones. I was curious which ones he worked on in particular, because if there was a particular one that I knew of which he actually developed himself, because I don't know which ones he worked on himself, I would have included inside this tournament, or any tournament for that matter, because I would know that he was the one who created, but he didn't go into the particulars of which ones he actually created.
Mhm.
And of course, Promi didn't work on any of the ones from Rise of Rome or Vanilla because that was too long ago. So Hoplites coming out from Summit. Shing Archer Rush has a higher score right now, but you need to see it. Oh, he's starting to go for the attack. That's
Mhm.
oh, it looks like he's getting the composite bow this time.
That's good. He's getting it a lot earlier this time.
Do you think that will help make a difference inside the?
I think Summit will still win. I'd like Shang Archers to win though.
These hoplites are scary.
Yeah.
Hoplites
And they move faster because they're Greek. They move faster as well.
Hooray, slicing. But the composite bows are doing a little bit of work, but I don't think they're going to be enough.
They need more of them.
Look at all those hoplites. Scary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
well, I didn't expect Summit to win. It's a surprise.
You sound a little bit sad.
Well, I do like Shangatras.
Alright, well, that was a 2-0. So, no kills from Shing Archer Rush. And that calls it for round 1. We have made it through.
Yeah, that was round 1 then.
So, round 2. So, we want to do 2 games here, and then, Philosopher, you want to call it after that?
Yeah, alright.
Okay, so let's do Invasion Force versus the King of Evil Ghosts first. And then we'll do Cheat.
Okay. We can end on cheeky.
We can end on cheeky. The King of Evil Ghosts. So I think there are 12 different, or 10 different civs you could play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I need to get out my randomizer. Generate 8. So what is number 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Phoenicians. So do you think Invasion Force Land has a chance here, Philosopher?
No, I don't.
Poor Invasion Force. No, don't die on us, Invasion Force. He did well inside the first round, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bad storage pit right there.
Mm-hmm.
For the King of Evil Ghosts. That's not a storage pit I'd want to base my economy on.
Let's hope he makes another one on the forest.
Doc coming out. This might give Invasion Force the handicap he needs. No storage pit out for him yet, though. That wood line might be too close. Could be one of his SNs interfering with that. Oh, look at that! This is based on Invasion Force Land's huge, massive town size. It's got a look at how far out that. Oh my! Barracks coming out. Check on granary coming out from the King of Evil Ghosts. Second dock coming up.
The King of Evil Ghosts is a good AI, isn't it?
Yep. Rufus has worked hard on getting his AI just right. Invasion Force Land is a good AI, but he's old, so and when old isn't really you have a disadvantage when you're old inside Age of Empires.
Was it made for a scenario?
No.
It's a random map AI then.
Yeah. I think it was made by Devin, and he made it as he actually has a whole thread on AV Heaven. It was regarding an AI tutor session. He was it was the best thread on how to create AIs for Age of Empires 1. So if he goes for the attack early enough here, he may have a chance. Because he needs to go for it now. If he goes for it. Because if he waits, he's going to be in trouble. Let's see where they're at. So he hasn't scouted the opponent, and this opponent, but the opponent has scouted him. He's going up to Bronze Age. If he hits Bronze Age, Invasion Force is going to be it's going to be over. This was his one and only hope to actually get a win off of the King of Evil, but the King of Evil's got him appears to have this in the bag. Oh, but look at that. They're going for the attack. Oh, but cavalry coming out from... Oh, that cavalry's going to be bad.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good attempt by Invasion Force Land. It was a good attempt. That's what we can say.
Mm-hmm.
Nice try, but too slow.
Close but no cigar.
Yeah, no cigar for you this time.
King of Evil Ghost is showing Shang Archer how to use composite bowman.
Invasion Force is feeling it right now. I'm sure this makes Fruit Fisk happy to see this. It's probably kind of bittersweet after seeing Rome Tool Rush get out, but at least King of Evil continued to do well. It was close there. It was close. Yeah,
It's a big army, isn't it?
Yeah, that now it's. This looks like it's going. This is over. We knew it was going to be over after.
Invasion Force Land never reached Bronze Age.
No, he was trying to go for. He mainly attacks in Tool Age. So, but when he gets up to, even if he had reached Bronze Age, it would have been still probably one-sided.
Mm-hmm. Game 2.
Oh, change our civs here. So we need a random number generator. Civ number 2, which is Egyptians. Granary up first for the King of Evil.
Mm-hmm.
Both AIs have a good granary.
Yes.
Storage pit. This is a better storage pit over here than inside the first round.
Yeah.
Storage pit going up for Invasion Force. Second storage pit at the mining camp. Dock going up for the King of Evil. Let's check on the villager population. So 20 villagers for Invasion Force, 19 for the King of Evil.
Mm-hmm.
if Invasion Force can get up into that second age and start on his brutality, he might be able to take a game off the King of Evil. But that's unlikely. Doing some gazelle hunting over here, so that's long drawn distance, leading to not as much food. The King of Evil going up into second age. Is he going to be able to do a hop over though? Looks like the Invasion Force is going to be too slow inside this game. Still waiting on the 2 buildings here. Going for the archery range. Invasion Force going up into second age. Archery range and storage pit going up.
What are the blue dots across the map?
They're items that Invasion Force has scouted. So
Oh yeah, they're like ruins and stuff.
Invasion Force training bowmen and axemen, as he usually does. He's starting to attack, but he's again a little bit too slow. It would be a decent strategy against an older AI, but not going to work against King of Evil. King of Evil is deciding to chill and just go for the archer strat. Getting the wheel and eco upgrades. More army coming in from Invasion Force. Taking down the first.
So the guy who made Invasion Force Land did a tutorial on how to make AIs.
A long time ago, yes. Proof that. Oh, wait. So, hello Electricity, thank you for joining the chat. He says, should help with AI scripting. Proofus says, yeah, it can't open cab as Egyptian. Well, kind of a weakness. Yeah.
Huge army again.
All right.
There we go.
So, good job to the King of Evil. That was a 2-0 victory for the King of Evil.
And then we've got Cheeky against the Return of Rome AI.
Yeah, Cheeky versus the DE AI. How are you feeling? Have you changed your mind on who you think is going to win?
I want Cheeky to win, but I don't think he will.
I think they played. Didn't they play inside the last tournament together? And
I'm not sure.
I think
he came. Didn't Cheeky come third? Oh no, yeah.
For return. Yeah, for. I forget. what happened there?
I think it was brute force 1, and then the return of water AI got silver, and
yeah.
Cheeky got bronze. I think.
Yeah. That's what happened. Let me. Cheeky went against the DEAI. Cheeky lost. Brute Force beat Radax, and Cheeky beat Radax. So that's what happened. So this could be revenge for Cheeky. Oh, not a good first granary.
Yeah.
Why do you omit the ghost part? Did you guys load the wrong AI? No, the DEAI changes its name every single game. The king of evil ghosts. Sorry, Proofus. Proofus wants us to continue on with the king of evil ghosts. He's crying there inside the chat, so you have to keep him happy. It was just quicker. We were cheating on our labeling. Sorry, on our naming. Just quicker. We'll stop cheating. No. This isn't the brute force matchup right now. We skipped over that. We'll do the brute force one. What time did you want to resume the tournament? Over the weekend, Philosopher?
Yeah, we could do Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. I might not be able to do both days myself, but we should be able to finish if we have one day. This we're fairly along inside the tournament now. Let's go take a look at Cheeky's face. Cheeky might win this. What do you think, Philosopher?
It's possible, but I don't. It's unlikely.
Oh, five more villagers right now for. The Cheeky really needs to get up in the Bronze Age fast. ASAP. Hurry up, Cheeky. You don't have all day.
Does he make lots of towers in Return of the Realm still?
Yeah. Looks like he's already getting up the first one right now.
Good.
Uh-oh. Kill that clubman. Nope. Second tower going up. Cheeky loves his towers.
Yes.
Let's go take a look at the opponent's base. Oh, look at all those ships. Oh, Cheese on Toast is here. Cheese is probably sad that we've skipped over his AI. Do you want to run the game for Cheese while he's here inside? He was hiding from us, Philosopher. We should definitely run his game if since he's here. He made an appearance probably just to see his AI. If you have to go to bed, I can run it if you have to go. But we should probably do it since Cheese is here.
Let's see who he's up against. Chosen.
He's the Cosons.
Cosons, yeah.
Kimberly's Coson AI. That annoying.
I might be able to do that after.
You might not be able to do that. You said.
No, I might be able to.
Okay.
Able to watch that after.
Cheeky made it to Bronze Age.
That's good.
And look, he has perfect towers in the front of it. If he can get like one tower back here, that would be fantastic. Go cheeky! Oh, look at the score difference.
The Return of Rome AI is a boomer, isn't he?
Scary. Look at all those docks.
Wow, that's a lot of docks. To be able to transport shit.
I'm not sure. I think that no, he didn't build a transport.
Alright.
Where are the broadswordmen? There's broadswordmen. Another tower going up.
GQ might be the strongest converted AI.
Maybe. Not sure about that.
Mm-hmm.
There's some pretty good converted
Summit looks quite strong.
We've had a lot of good converted AIs.
Yeah.
But Cheeky's performance is pretty good. Very good. Cheeky's going for the attack. Oh.
Well, he's doing better than I thought he would.
Iron Age out for the Definitive Edition AI. Yeah, he's doing well for an older style AI. And this is the first time we've actually, well, second time I guess that we've seen Iron Age come into play.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to hurt Philosopher.
Yeah, for sure. Horse archers are scary. Losing a tower is not good.
Yeah, but Cheeky has a few towers, but these towers are being outranged by. Well, I guess they aren't being outranged. But it's never good to lose a tower, I guess. Even so. Poor Cheeky. Being brutalized by boats and by
What
land.
civ did the AI get?
Did he get Lafayette? Which one? No, Palmyra.
Amarans, okay.
Palmyrans.
Oh, triremes. Triremes.
Yeah. Triremes. Yeah. Those boats
You
are
can
bad.
call it.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, it's resound anyway.
Okay. Oh, so we have to go on to game number 2 here, and then we'll do the brute force fight, and then that's absolutely going to be it for us tonight. This philosopher has to go to bed.
Yes, it's late here.
All right. Game number 2. Let's hope for a better granary than the first time. Oh, that's a perfect granary. Well, it was right next to the bear. That's something I want to maybe do better with the converter, is get the granary items right next to the berry bushes. So that could be in it. So we have 2 things possibly, and I have one other thing that I was thinking about doing with it. I need to make myself a note. I'll step away for just a moment so I can do a note. Okay, I'm back. So we wanted to do make the converter better for the old AIs. We wanted the maybe dock requires 1 lumber camp or a storage pit. And also
On wood.
on wood. Well, that'll be different. Okay, on wood. And then what else did we say we wanted? We've just had it right now. Oh, the granary. We wanted the SN for that. We're right next to the bushes and stuff. So, granary SN right next to. And we have one other thing. We got. Weil says, well, a matchup versus the Trojan Return of Rome AI, more or less as those you can get. Yeah, this is a very difficult AI to beat for any AI. So I thought we had. Oh yeah, I've already got the third thing that I wanted to do. Going up the tools age for the Return of Rome AI. Going up the tools age for Cheeky. The winner of this fight goes on to play the winner of Radax versus Train 10. Looks like a tower's going up there. Is that a tower? Yep, watchtower going up. Probably needs another watchtower over here. Looks like watchtower research has been completed for the Return of Rome AI. Being brutalized by the shore already by the Return of Rome AI. Oh, look at that! Is that a? That is. Maybe Cheeky can kind of trick this boat to kind of come over here. Uh-oh. Still being kind of punished on a shoreline. He wants to kind of cheat and go for some. And that's really hurting him. Oh. That really hurts. Poor Cheeky. DEAI is researching Bronze Age.
Yikes. Well, Chicken might not make it to the Bronze Age this time.
Yeah, he really needs this tower to start firing on. He can just get one of his villagers to walk over there. He's already
so
lost.
Many vills dead to that scout ship.
Yeah, that scout ship has been quite evil. Not Cheeky's favorite warship. Another tower goes up in the back of the base. He still is missing a tower in the front of the base. He's missing the villager count to reach the Bronze Age.
Wow, he's beaming away.
Who is on the DEI playing? Phoenicians. I was saying if he was Sumer, then he could be caught Sumer slipping away. And score. But no, this is looking brutal for Cheeky.
Yeah.
Poor Cheeky. I was hoping to see... Oh, now he's even attacking some of the farms in the back. If you want to call it Philosopher, we can at any time. I won't... We shouldn't make you... Oh, it looks like they're already doing forward buildings. That's quite neat.
Yeah.
Are you ready to call it? Okay, we can... No, we need to see this brutality. You're right. Cheeky will go down in flames.
Yeah, we normally wait a little longer, don't we?
Yeah, I think that would be...
He's up to Iron Age. Iron Age against Tool Age. I think we can call it now.
Are you sure? I don't want to pressure you before it's time.
Yeah, I'm sure it's over.
Looks like they're going for another watchtower here. At least you'll get the revengeance. Oh my! Those arrows against this boat were only doing one damage. Okay. Did you say that you're ready?
Yeah, let's call it.
Okay. We'll go ahead and call it.
There's no way Cheeky wins that. Well, so we're doing the cheese and toast match next.
We're doing the cheese on toast because cheese is here, so we have to run the cheese on toast match. But update the score to 0, and then Cosons versus Brute Force. So both Cosons. Random. Okay. Let's do it.
Here we go.
I don't think Kimberly had much faith in her AI to beat brute force. I thought the Cheeky fight went pretty well inside the first fight, though.
Cheeky did a decent job.
Yep, did a fairly decent job there.
So I wonder how Brute Force will do against the return of Rome AI.
That'll be interesting. Both AIs have been significantly improved since their last encounter, so it could go either way there. But Brute Force has some fierce competition. If he does beat Cosons, he will go on to face the King of Evil Ghosts next round. So whoever wins here has a tough fight.
Has Radax been updated since last tournament?
No. Radax has not been updated by Matty B. Rad since the last tournament, so he's still on his last update here. But Radax is not a bad AI. He's challenging Train 10. I wonder if we'll see Train 10 hit Bronze Age inside that fight.
Yeah.
Are you rooting for Radax or are you rooting for Train 10?
Tough one. I think I might root for Radax.
That's fair.
I do like an I do like an underdog though, so I wouldn't mind rooting for Train 10 either.
It looks like
He's done a good job. Who did Train 10 beat again? Games God. Yeah,
Train 10 beat Games God.
which is quite impressive.
Yep.
Games God didn't make much land military, did he?
No. Games God said that he saw the fight. He was sad about what happened, but it looks like Kosans is going for the attack. He's already attacking. Kosan, she is already attacking brute force.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that, doing some serious damage to the economy here. Let's check on the number of villagers. Down to 11. This is the perfect time to attack here. Wow, that was really impressive right there.
So much damage. So much damage.
Yeah, this is looking gruesome for brute force.
Mm-hmm.
We might get
Still got the score lead though. I think it's because all the stuff from water is why he's got the score lead.
It looks like a forward barracks might be being created. Uh-oh. Villager comeback here. You can't let brute force start building up its economy again. That would be a mistake. I think it goes up fast.
Have those axemen got armor?
Yeah.
That's why they're only doing 1 damage to the villagers.
Looks like a tower just went up for brute force.
Kozons is taking the score lead.
This is brutal.
Mm.
Good job to Kosans. Waddle says no bowmen, no wind. Well, if this TC goes down, I think that we can almost call this. What do you think?
No, he's got plenty of water though. Let's leave a bit more suffering.
Yeah, I agree. Six villagers. He has 6 villagers somewhere. Let's see where those 6 villagers are.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Amazing. Imagine if brute force gets eliminated. I expected him to win the tournament.
Yeah, this is. Whoa. Very well done.
Yeah, no land for brute force.
Yeah, TC
Totally in water.
is down.
Where are his villages?
He doesn't have. I don't think he has any at this point. He has 0.
Oh, so he can't build any more buildings.
No, he can't.
It's over. It's definitely over now. Then
Okay, are you ready to call it?
it's just stuck on water. Yeah,
Okay.
let's call it.
1 win for Kosans.
Wow, I did not expect that. Is Kimberly there?
I don't know. I think that she left some bit ago. Game number 2.
Here we go.
That was an impressive victory.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Wasn't it inside the last tournament where one of her AIs took a game off of brute force? Was it? Or maybe I'm mistaken.
I'm not sure.
Or was it the DE AI? Her Babylonians AI took a game off of the DE AI.
All right. Okay.
So this time it's Romans for brute force.
Oh, nice. Cousins did a great job last game.
Yeah, fantastic job. Take a game off brute force. Even if Kosans loses overall, I mean, which I'm not saying they will or won't, but it's impressive to get a victory like that.
Mm-hmm. What Civ was brute force last game?
Was it Phoenician?
Mm. Pretty house placement.
Or what do you say?
Pretty house placement.
Wonder if Kosans really needs to go for the attack like they did inside the first game.
Mm-hmm.
Now's the chance to go for the attack. If they don't attack right now, they'll be... There she goes. Let's check on brute force. Going up to Bronze Age. This is looking like game one.
Mm.
But the villagers aren't dying. Aren't being killed because they're not being targeted. They're going for some broadswordsmen. That TC goes down, that's going to be... And those villagers don't want that TC to go down. They're deciding to pick a fight with those axemen, which is a mistake. Oh, but out come the broadswordsmen, who we did not see from the first game. So close to taking down that TC. But down to 12 villagers. Let's check on how many... Only 6 troops out there for Kosans. Needs more than that.
38 villagers.
Yeah, he has more villagers, but brute force is starting to gain back. And those broadswordsmen are definitely stronger than the axemen. They're just...
Yeah, very strong.
Oh, they were... Kosans was so close at taking out brute force there. It was hanging by a thread, but this looks like it's over.
I don't think the TC would have been the biggest deal because you could always remake it. Looks like we're going to see a 1-1.
Yeah, we're going to see a 1-1 here. Going to go into the finals between these two. One thing's for sure, nothing's for certain inside this tournament. I mean, I'm sure that the King of Evil Ghosts will provide good competition for brute force.
Mm-hmm.
If Kosans doesn't finish it off.
Do you think we can call this now?
I think we can call this. Are you ready to call it?
Yeah.
Okay. To the final game.
So 1-1.
1-1.
It's a final game.
Final game.
Final game of the day.
Assyrians for brute force.
Good Civ.
I think brute force likes to play the Civ too. We've had some good games today.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what will happen in this game.
Are you rooting for Kosans or for brute force?
I'm rooting for Kosans, but I expect brute force to win.
Mm-hmm. Very surprising to see that first game. Good play by it.
If I'm not mistaken, the Kosans were an ancient Korean empire.
Yes, they were. I'm not too familiar with their side of the, but they were part of the. I believe they were part of the Korean dynasty.
Mm-hmm. Is that a storage pit barracks?
That's a storage pit that's going up right here by the
Alright.
stone.
Well, there's a barracks. Comes down to how early Kosans can attack.
Yeah, Kosans really needs to go for the brutal attack here. Get the axemen. Oh, one villager, the scout villager goes down for brute force. That doesn't amount to much, but at least one villager goes down. Hasn't gotten the axe upgrade yet, and hasn't built a market. There goes the market. Farms starting to come out from Kosans. starting to build an archery range. Check on brute force. Now this is where Kosan's row needs to attack, but we're not seeing anything from the AI this time. So this is apparently a different strategy, maybe, or maybe they are performing less in a less opportune manner this round. This appears suboptimal for Kosans. Especially when brute force is inside.
Not attacked early enough.
Yeah, this is where you want to hold back your military. Not a good time to attack. But forward barracks does come out for Kosans. I don't think that's going to make friends with brute force. I think Kosan's really needs to focus on getting up into Bronze Age, but they are holding back their attack. Well, they're holding back. Well, they're not holding back training military, and they're still training villagers. So instead of focusing on getting up into Bronze Age. I mean, you can't win. Uh-oh, here comes a full-on attack from the Kosans. That's not going to work. Well, look at that. Those cavalry went down. They are upgraded, but I'd be surprised if they could still take it. The tower is going to be important here. It looks like those cavalry are doing a good job in defending. And brute force has 67 villagers. Kosan's only has 47. Tower goes up and defense for brute force. I mean, for Kosans. Good economy from brute force right now, and the score is vastly different from these two AIs at this point. This is about what we were expecting.
Yes. That first game was a bit of a fluke by the looks of it. He attacked a lot earlier there.
Yeah.
He did. I'm surprised Curzons has still got an army.
Yeah, they're still focusing completely on the Tool Age army and aren't focused at all at getting up into Bronze Age. It's an unwinnable play unless you can really get those villager numbers down, which I don't think Kosan can do at this point.
Look at him booming with TCs around the map, brute force.
Going up into Iron Age for brute force.
That's a lot of axemen. Still 2 ways though.
Yeah, Tool Age doesn't help. And I think these cavalry, they have upgrades now. Did we check? Yeah, they got their upgrades on them. Fruitfisk says, I feel like the second game could have gone either way too. Kosans gets up into Bronze Age, but unfortunately Brute Force is now in Iron Age. Well, this is over, I think.
Yeah.
We're going to watch a little bit
What's
more.
the pop? What's the pop for Kosons?
I think we have, it's at 15.
We can call it now.
And a heavy cavalry out for it. Yeah, we can definitely call this.
Wow, Brute Force was a bit scared. I was a bit scared to Brute Force for a second after we lost the first game.
Yeah, I was thinking that Brute Force had the possibility of losing that for a second, but he pulled through in the end. So yeah, when we get together next time, we'll have to see how the games go in the lower brackets there, in addition to Red Axe versus Train 10. But until that point, I think that we'll see you guys on Saturday, and have a nice rest of your week until we see you on Saturday. So, farewell for right now, and see you then. Farewell for now.
Later, folks.